eyes widened in bewilderment, frowning. A message from the system that the skill, the most powerful gaze in the world, will allow him to use first-class strength for 30 seconds. While the workers were carrying away the chairs, he stood with a puzzled look and realized that this was too little and little could be done in 30 seconds, because this skill was unlikely to make him the strongest and he would simply be able to use first-class strength. He touched his chin with his hand, bewildered, looking at the system's message, because he doubted that this would happen, while trying to understand if he had to fight the strongest, would he help him? The system responded, in order to use this skill, he would have to refuse the support of the system, which meant that all skills, summons and finishing spoilers would become unavailable. He immediately twisted his face with heaviness, raising his eyebrows. He asked the system to forget about it, because he would never use it, and the system understood that he did not want to part with it. Lloyd told her that he needed skills, without them everything would be much more difficult. Our hero looked back with a smile at Count Ventura, who greeted him and praised him for his role as a pastor. Ventura, with a smile spreading across his face, closed his eyes and said that he should thank him, because it was thanks to him that Asfahan and Magentano had recently signed a peace treaty, and now they were not only allies, but also fraternal countries. The protagonist replied with a smile that he had no merit in this, because it was the Count who had conducted the negotiations, and especially his younger brother who had married. Ventura pressed his hand to his body and bowed in apology for belittling him and calling Lloyd a real hero. The brown-haired man immediately excitedly stretched out his hands, fingers spread, and asked the Count not to humiliate himself because he was very mercantile and incredibly pathetic. He understood to himself that he did not need to make a saint out of him and attract attention, because he did not want to be a hero or anyone else, because it was enough for him to just be a good person. The Count looked at the excited guy with a spreading smile and said that there was no need to hide his merits so diligently, because the Queen had already guessed everything. The brown-haired man explained that these were just guesses, but the Count noticed this action as modest. The old man with a trembling and animated look pressed his hand to